We are headed to Denver to face a team that had a losing record. So, in that regard, this should be very winnable. But one of their 8 wins was against us, and it was a 27-0 blowout. So the offense needs to get some redemption. Denver secured the playoff spot sooner than anybody in the AFC, thanks to an incredibly weak division after Pat Mahomes went down. They were clinched at 7-8. Their backups then lost to the Colts. And surprisingly, their backups upset the Texans, who were playing potentially with the 1 seed on the line. And just got their butts kicked by Terrell Austin. So, not a team to underestimate. As here's Beck, back to pass. He's got a man, a little bit of a high throw, but they're able to haul it in. And that's a first down, Denver. Josh Reynolds with the catch. Beck, likely the AFC defensive or offensive rookie of the year. They've had one of the best passing attacks in the league, and he had a good chance to actually lead the league in pass yards if he hadn't been taken out for those final 2 games. All to prepare for this one. 2nd and 1 now for the rookie quarterback as Jalen Hawkins comes down into the box. They go play action, and that's not there. Grugier Hill in pretty solid coverage. Probably could have been a short gain for the first, but he drops it anyway. And now a chance for us to get off the field on a massive, massive 3rd and 1. Here we go. Back to pass. He looks, fires in the flat. Uche is there, but unable to make a play on it. As he shows why he's an edge rusher normally and not a pass coverage guy. Sends a man in motion as they go back to pass against the blitz. He beats it. First down, Broncos to the 37-yard line as there's Tutu Atwell getting involved in the short passing game, which is pretty much their whole offense. Nothing too crazy. Not a lot of run game. As there's another first. What a catch by Atwell on the sideline. Try a double coverage man scheme here. As there we get a drop by Greg Dulcich, who was covered by Gonzalez. Stick with man. This time it looks like Gonzalez on Sutton is probably a more sensible matchup. Jones makes the tackle on the short slant route. And we'll find ourselves in another big 3rd down. Not a super not a team that has like a clear intercepted Marte Mapu. And Denver comes away with nothing after a long opening drive. A lot of man on this drive, and they torched, they had kind of the answers for our zones early, so I switched it up, and they still had answers for man for quite a while, but ultimately in the end able to get off the field without allowing any points. As the backup safety In there with the injuries to Duggar. Comes away with a huge interception. 2nd and 6. Would love to see McMillan split these safeties. But there's pressure and May fumbled it! May fumbled it, and that's a Broncos touchdown. How is he not down? That's down. Thank goodness. I threw that away. And that'll force us to, I think, just run the ball to try to get some space for our punter here on 3rd and 17. As Gibson does a good job. 14 on the run. Couple of scares. The good drive by the Broncos offense and the near scoop and score. But all that for a 0-0 game. Denver's going to get the ball in a little bit better field position than they started the game with. But other than that, I mean, mostly back to where we were a few minutes ago. We're going with a lot of man, and they're not really throwing anything deep. So, like, we might as well blitz, I feel like. Like, if they're throwing it short anyway, what's the point of having those deep safeties? Hawkins at the box. We jump. There's nearly a first down. Probably you decline that? I don't know, actually. No, they accept it. Interesting. Denver does not like to run the ball, as you can see. And I don't know. I'm feeling like actually kind of okay about the man. Big 3rd and 2. What do you got, Denver? And that's a first down. Grugier Hill, and I mean, right there, but just kind of bodied by the big tight end. Should substitute some of these linebackers. Show a single high, but again, drop down. Another toss, and this time Grugier Hill all over it. Okay, that's none. Oh, I didn't do anything. Guess it's fine. Marcus Jones, great hit. Knocks that ball away from Greg Dulcich. So rather than talkie-talkie, I'd like to get, is he not on here? Hang on, what is this? 3? Let's go 2, man. Mapu get here. Okay, Dulcich gonna block. And there's a drop. We get away with one. Fourth and 13. Broncos punt. And it looks like a not good one. Touchback. This is our best field position of the day. Feels like the running game. Oh man. I was about to say like that looked like a 6-yard run there, and then he just wrangled down after one. Feels like, I mean, still better than the last time we played the Broncos. As there's Cooper, gonna get his first playoff reception as a Patriot. And our first down of the day. Two kind of similar teams. Cooper, don't chew on that. That's not good for burps. Two similar teams here, with young coach and young quarterback combinations. Both defensively minded guys. Gerard Mayo out of New England, Terrell Austin from Denver. As the defenses have been showing up in a, would say a methodical first quarter of football. Big play by Mapu to create that takeaway. As they send the slot blitz, and that leaves Antonio Gibson with a ton of room. Antonio Gibson making everybody miss to the 28-yard line. New England is in business. Great moves on the end of that. And now they're pressing. Is it a potential blitz here? On 1st and 10. Want that one-on-one for Cooper, but it's really not there, so just roll out and throw it away. Should have field goal range as long as we don't do anything too crazy, like a big sack. But on 2nd and 10, we'll get Roche on nothing. No, I think that's fine, actually. Hi, Cooper Bird. What you doing? You hanging out with me? 3rd and 8. May in the gun. The 3 receiver personnel as we're going to roll it, sacked! Oh, I thought I could throw that away. A huge play by Browning. Man, just try to throw that away, and if they call you for grounding, I mean, it is what it is. Brutal. A Walker Little annihilated on this one. I probably should have stepped up. Instead, I really thought I could get out of that pocket, and I did, and I pressed to throw away like right about here, and you just see May doesn't do it. So all that for nothing. Behringer boots it away, and that's a touchback. 19-yard punt. Unbelievable. Trying a lot of these plays with no safety help, and it's just a question of when are they going to try to punish us? I mean, kind of there, but pressure, good coverage. They're not able to get it done. We'll switch to zone. Gonzo get out there. Play action. I mean, I'm not falling for that! Taki! Give me that! Oh, what a pick by Sione Taki! Read it like a book. And I was just thinking I should probably sub him out for Mapu to get better pass coverage. But a gorgeous read by the big linebacker. Second pick of the half for Beck. The youngster isn't ready for the pressure. That's January football. Still 0-0. May goes play action. He'll check down. Gibson, our best receiver, making a move for a first. Stayed in bounds. Defense just kind of thought he was going to jog out, and he did not. Interesting. Cooper, RPO, catch for 9. We're back in business. 2nd and 1 from the 7. Should be scoring even if we give up another sack. Looking for the first playoff points of the new regime as Roschon Johnson to the 1. I thought he had it. That looked like it was it. That looked like it was it. Tough break. But 1st and goal still. Just needing about half a yard to pound it in. Looking for Clyde Rich, the fullback, with the first playoff touchdown of Gerard Mayo's career. Huge pick there by Taki. As now a good return by Nyheim Hines. And Cooper's chewing on my sock. Yeah, what you doing? Not all that bad of a day for Beck if you take away those picks. And I mean, it feels like they've been moving it. It feels like it doesn't feel like defense is just automatic for us, but this is what I want to do. I mean, they just refuse to run the ball, so we're going to get light. We're going to sub in Mapu, who's kind of a safety linebacker hybrid, and they notice. They noticed. And we got all kinds of bodies over there to defend that. Just playing a little too soft. So they go short. Second and 5 now for Beck. More motion. As they're going to go to Hines in the flat on that swing pass, which we used for the big Gibson catch. Same concept, basically. See if they got answers for this spicy little blitz. Not really. Uche spraining an elbow. Let's keep him in. Interesting little coverage set here. Mapu able to kind of knock that one away for Judkins, or maybe he just was trying to run it before he could haul it in. Here we go, got all kinds of double coverage and man. As that's incomplete. Kind of a drop, or maybe Marcus Jones able to apply a little bit of a hit. The Broncos will try from 53 to get on the board. Kick up and no good. So, wouldn't it be something if in this season series we each get one shutout? First and 10 for May now. Good field position following the miss. So we got Henry wide open in the flat, but good tackle there by Pat Surtain. And he's going to head to the tunnel. So I guess that's it for him. So we now face 2nd and 7. We'll do a little fake end around and then give it to Douglas anyway, who's going to fumble it. And the Broncos recover. Little too much shaking and bacon. As they're going to review that one too. Poor Broncos. I think he's down. Yeah. Dislocated shoulder for Henry. Potentially some kind of blitz. As there's Cooper on the slant, able to kind of out physical Riley Moss. Sets up 2nd and 3. So our only points today are off the Taki pick. And granted, the offense did drive about 30 yards to turn that into a touchdown. But yet to score really of our own accord. Tough holding call there. Turns the first down into 2nd and 13. Spot I don't feel great about our ability to convert in. I think I'm going to let this run almost all the way down, but I will snap it before the 2-minute warning. Here we go. Big play. Do we have Cooper? We do! First down, New England. And that should be enough now that we can, I think, maintain the first half shutout. Because we're going to be a little bit more methodical now. Second and 9. I'm okay with having a 10-0 lead. But we might not, as May takes a bad sack again. That wasn't good. Another instance of, I mean, I did have the halfback in protection, but just thought I would be able to outrun that. I was wrong. Douglas, you're going to be Baker. 3rd and 21 now. Shift that way. Now looking a lot more like 7-0 at the half as May, yeah, takes the sack. Are they not going to use a timeout? Truly bizarre spot here by Denver. I mean, so see, maybe what you're thinking is, well, we're not going to score here, so let's just let this run down, but that's not my plan. My plan is I'm calling a timeout with about 2 seconds left, and I'm going to throw a Hail Mary here. If Denver had left us more, if Denver had called timeout, we wouldn't be able to do that because then we'd risk giving them the ball at midfield. But, yeah, this is a, this is mismanagement here by the rookie head coach, Terrell Austin. Probably won't score here, but still pretty inexcusable as, yeah, there's really no reason to even... Oh, maybe this is why. He thinks he's going to get the pick six? Nope. Good pressure. May with a really awful ball didn't give us a chance. It always, you know, sucks to see the pick in the stat line, but I mean that might as well be an incompletion. Fine. Got that first half shutout. Just gotta keep on playing good defense. Problem is their defense kind of hinges on that missed field goal and the interception. I mean, Denver could have 10 points and some drops too. There was, I mean, the one drive where, actually the drive where they missed the field goal was the one with a couple drops that went our way. So, just not like, it doesn't feel like our defense is unbeatable. All right. So 1st and 20 now for May. Batted at the line. Give to Roshan. And again, just brought down from behind. Like, Roshan having a rough day. He had actually, the run that was called back there on this drive for the hold was actually pretty good looking. But other than that, he's really, like, he's really struggling to get through the holes. Third and 15, a lot of Patriots teams have just kind of given up here. Or do something dumb and took sacks. May steps up this time, able to get through and not get sacked, but just 5 yards. good coverage. I probably wouldn't have been a bad idea for me to audible there. Falcons move on. The win over the Delaware Clams. So Behringer boots it away. As Denver will start from the 36, trying to tie this one up. Wait. Oof, I got cooked there. Everything's short. They're going to finally run it. It's Hawkins. Makes the hit. But yeah, I got... Oof. Gonzalez beat on the curl. Who's this? What if I do... Wait. There we go, Jabril Peppers. Good hit. Really didn't feel like it makes sense to have Gonzalez matched up on a tight end. So I wanted to get him somewhere else. There we go, put him on Atwell. This can be off coverage. Atwell's more of a deep threat. Gonzalez likes to give up deep plays. Good run by Judkins, but it's going to come back. Let's go. Holding calls do sometimes go both ways. Second and 16. And there's a good tackle, good run stop. Keon White, Jalen Hawkins in there. 43-yard line. Still really not an easy field goal here. Oh, wait. Gonna launch one over everybody's head. Incomplete. And it is another scoreless drive. 2 picks, missed field goal, throw in, I don't know, 3 or 4 punts. There's Roshan, finally able to kind of get that corner. Nothing comes easy today, though. I mean, we're winning a game of inches. Second and 6. Here's handoff Gibson. Good alley. Antonio Gibson able to kind of power through Pat Surtain as well for some extra yards at the end. So now Cole Holcomb heads to the tunnel. Well, let's run right at that vacancy. Cole Holcomb, a key part of Terrell Austin's defense in Pittsburgh, won the Super Bowl there with a historically great unit. Followed his coach over to Denver. Second and 10 now. Trying to figure out a way to kind of get this passing attack going, but we're struggling with protection as there's Zach Allen. Feels like a Kendrick Bourne time. Love to have it here. That seems fine. If the linebacker comes, I've got, I don't know. If the linebacker comes, we're just going to have to live with it. As May is going to break the sack and not get the first down anyway. May is a big quarterback. He is tough to bring down, let me tell you. Just got to hold on to the ball better, but might have had the tight end, Mitchell Evans, right there. It's fine. Should be a chance now for a good punt. As it's blocked. It is blocked and picked up by Denver at the 31-yard line. Just a slow process there. This is the first time I think Denver's come out with multiple backs. Like, really, we haven't used any base defense. And Marcus Jones, man, not even close. They're right back in it at the 15-yard line. This defense posting a shutout for so long. At risk of being ruined here. Second and 10. Big play. As it's dropped. And now we're a play away from preserving this lead. More man. Can't get enough of it today. Here we go. Back to pass. He's going to get sacked by Christian Barmore. Our first sack of the day comes at a huge point. Big part of me wanted them to get close so they could go for it and fail and we could preserve the shutout, but I mean, it's tough to get stops on 4th and 1. If they're going for it, it probably means that the odds are in their favor. So I guess you give up the 3 courtesy of the blocked punt. Obviously kind of got lucky on that drop, but got unlucky on the blocked punt, so evens out. 7-3. Don't have the shutout anymore, but still got the lead. Got the ball back now as Roshan, like, just nothing. One of his teammates kind of, like, ran into him, and then he, like, just bounced off him to go 2 more yards backwards. Man. Gonna be a nail biter. Gonna be a nail biter of a 4th quarter. Third and 16. Broncos gonna probably have this ball. The chance to take the lead. There's the Hail Mary interception. Let's do this. Let's see if we can get there. I mean, if Gibson can convert this on the wheel route, I'm going to lose it. Empty protection. Drake May might die. Baker's the check down if they come. Actually, maybe we get if those guys both come, we'll throw to Gibson hot. We're gonna launch it for Gibson. He's got it. Antonio Gibson to the 48-yard line. May against the blitz throws it up one-on-one to the pass-catching specialist halfback. And Antonio Gibson just tracks that ball better than P.J. Locke. My hero. Third and 16, no problem. Even if Denver gets a stop, assuming we don't have any more blocked punts, we're at least going to back him up. First and 10. Handoff. Gibson doesn't have the edge. I had my eyes downfield. To be honest. Second and 12 now. Trying to get Roshan Johnson going. They got that annoying little linebacker who's right where I want to run that bootleg, and I feel like he's going to blow it up if I do, so. And I shouldn't have juked there. Slowed down Johnson. Just got to let that guy get some momentum going downhill. Okay, so we're going to go have Jaden Ott block, of Mitchell Evans block, and hope that if McMillan doesn't break open, which he probably won't, oh, we're going to get sacked. 7-man protection, and we're just getting killed. 7 on 4. I mean, what are we doing here? Why is Mitchell Evans one-on-one? This should be that he should be helping the tackle. You need to have Layden Robinson take on Zach Allen. It's probably that's best on best right there. Our best lineman, their best lineman right here. And then you have Cornelius and Evans double teaming Nicholas Benito. Instead, I mean, that's a lookout block. And there we go, inside the 20. Should have let it bounce, my man, Riley Moss. Gonna be a long way to go for Carson Beck if he wants a playoff win in his rookie year. Sending the man in motion. Handoff Judkins, nothing. 1 yard. 3 points allowed by this defense, and it came courtesy of the blocked punt. Oof. Can't be leaving guys that open. This man coverage has got to be better if we're going to run it. Not a perfect throw, but he's able to find Sutton. Making it 2nd and inches. Denver not really having a ton of great answers for the man coverage, though. I mean, there's a big play by Grugier Hill. Turns 2nd inches into 3rd and 2. We got a chance. We're switching this up. We're going zone. We're blitzing. Here we go. Big play. Play action. He looks and is intercepted! Kalu Grugier-Hill! Oh my heavens! A third of the day for Beck. All of these guys are backups who are coming in due to our injured linebackers. It's Grugier-Hill. It's Sione Takitaki. It's Marte Mapu. And they're just torturing Carson Beck right now, and we're potentially 6 minutes away from the first playoff win of Mayo's regime. Here we go. Good alley for Roshan Johnson. Nothing but green ahead, but they get him by the ankles. It's still a first down. Here we go. Field goal means they don't win it on a touchdown, which is always nice. But, I mean, we're 23 yards away from your dagger. It's looking good. Gonna go play action. May on the boot. Roshan gets 5. I don't know. To me, it feels fitting that this game should end at the hands of our defense. Like, I feel like this needs to be 10-3 and let that defense out there for one last exclamation mark. But that just they've earned it. But I think they'd be pretty happy if we could get this touchdown and then just call it that. First and 10 now, 11 yards away. Good blocking. Gibson grinding to the 4-yard line. Okay, that looks fine. I actually don't like that. I thought I had a little bit less time. I was thinking an incompletion and it would be the 2-minute warning, but it really wasn't going to be, because 10 seconds. It doesn't last that long. Here's Roshan. The 4. All right, here we go. 3rd and 3. 2-minute warning. What do you got? I think we're going to run it. Use that last Broncos timeout. Roshan gets a yard. And we'll make this 10-3. All right. Carson Beck. A stinker in his playoff debut, but a chance to make amends. I mean, if you put together 2 touchdown drives, every fan in this building is going to forget about the start of that game. All we got to do is hold him out of the end zone for 110 seconds. Back in the gun sends Judkins out. He's got 2 tight ends on the right side as he's going to have a lot of time to throw, but nobody's open, so he'll just toss that one out of bounds. Second and 10. He's got a man, but the pressure got to him, and it's incomplete behind Tutu Atwell. New England dials up the blitz. Now third and 10. Here we go. 2 plays. He's going to overthrow his man. Had it on the flood concept. It was there. You're not going to get it much better than that for the 2-minute drill. And now we're a play away from a playoff win. Here we go. Back to pass. Blitz coming. Launches. And he's got him, and it's Sutton. Denver stays alive. Denver stays alive. It's now 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz again, but he gets it away. The drag route to Reynolds to the 40. Denver will use their second timeout. If we get the ball back, we can now kneel it. It's do or die here. Play action. Looking. Firing! Dropped. Reynolds a little bit behind him. Gonzalez was waiting. Oh, Gonzalez might have had that. I mean, I was about ready to call that an exclamation point on this one. I mean, right there, that's through the hands. You can't do that, Beck. You can't do that. He got away with it this time, but now under a minute. Here we go. Back launches! Gonzalez drops another! Christian Gonzalez back-to-back opportunities to win it. And he can't get it done. We're going with this again. I mean, this is the scheme right here. It sure seems like... Are they going to run it? They're going to run it on 4th down, and he's got it. But now the clock's a real issue. They're going to use their last timeout. 2 4th down conversions on this drive and a couple picks. Sorry, Phillips, you got a pass rush here. And it's caught at the 11. Back now at 200 yards passing on the day. And I'm going to use a timeout. 17 seconds left. We got to rally this defense. Tackle in bounds. And you're very close to ending it. Here we go. From the 11. Beck will send the tight end in motion. Here he goes. Back to pass. Looking. Firing. And out of bounds is Sutton with 11 seconds left. Here we go. From the 6. Back to pass. Empty. He's got a man, but he didn't get the feet in. He did not get the feet in. They went out route. Here we go. Back with the game on the line. Launches over everybody's head. 4 seconds left. It comes to this. Oh my gatos. Oh my gatos. I said it was going to be a nail biter. Here we go. Game on the line. 4th and 5. Beck sends a man in motion. We're going to call timeout. I didn't like the leverage we had covering their tight end. We had a guy lined up way inside. I don't know what they're doing. Oh, I guess that's practicing for the PAT. Here we go. Game on the line for Beck. He's got time. It's caught! No! It's 2-2 Atwell! With time expiring, over the head of Grugier Hill, Gonzalez, who had 2 chances to end the game, gets beat. A third 4th down conversion as we head to overtime. What a game. The first-year coach and the first-year quarterback. Yes! Against the second-year coach and the second-year quarterback. Chance for this once again. Well, now a chance for this to come down to the offense. May and Co. were, I think, 4 yards away or 3 yards away from ending it. I believe it was that. I mean, you got to the 4-yard line, or maybe the 3, and you couldn't punch it in. That would have made it 14-3 and been pretty much game over. Instead, we gave it back to the defense, and the defense that had succeeded all game, that was the Broncos' first points that didn't come off of, I mean, the, shenanigans. Oh, wait, I didn't want to receive there. Well, actually, I kind of do. See, the advantage to this, so I guess it could come down to the defense. If we score, if we score a touchdown, we got to go back out there on defense. See, the advantage to getting the ball first, that I will point out, is that if you're tied after those 2 possessions, then you can win it on the 3rd. So, like, if neither of us score, and then we score on the 2nd possession, we get those 2 possessions and they only got the 1 chance. Or if we both score touchdowns, it's the same sort of thing. Or we get 2 possessions. However, if we don't score here and then give up a field goal, that's just GG. And it's frustrating because, suddenly this defense looks a lot more fragile. First and 20 now for May, trying to... Oh, huge play to Douglas. Oh, we needed that to... I mean, that's backs against the wall after the holding penalty. We've been a shotgun-heavy offense all day, but I'm going under center here for this last drive. At least, hopefully, the last drive. Oh, shoot! I thought that was an easy first down. 3rd and 2 now at midfield. Looked like a wide open alley for Gibson, and then he just, I mean, just an incredible block shot and good tackle. Gibson got it! First down. Let's give him a rest. Okay, 1st and 10. Oh, I didn't see that linebacker. Okay. Run mesh. The deep threat Baker is out there. I want to threaten the big TD. But he's not going to be doing it. Huge 3rd and 4. Not in field goal range. I feel like I've got Gibson in the flat. And Gibson chipped. I didn't realize. Well, he wasn't supposed to. It didn't have any. Oh my! So, what's supposed to happen here? You got Gibson in the flat. Really, the only guy who's in position to cover him is this linebacker here. But they're not going to do that because then you got no pass rush and May can just roll right for an easy first down scramble. But Gibson chips him there, which I don't think I've ever seen done intentionally in Madden. And that's what allows this linebacker to catch up from way on the opposite side of the field. And then meanwhile, Allen with a dirty play. I mean, that's uncalled for. I mean, way after the ball is thrown, just grabs it and throws him down. 1st and 10 now. Even if we do nothing else, Denver won't be able to win it with a field goal. It's going to come down to our defense. I feel like this play usually works for McMillan. There we go, Tito to the 12. Touchdown doesn't win it, but it sure makes it a lot easier. May play action. He's got Douglas to the 10, 5, and brought down at the 3. Man, it would have just been so nice if you could have won this in regulation. Clyde Rich, his 2nd TD of the game. How about that? Start him in fantasy. Our only 2 touchdowns by the fullback. Thank you, Nick. All right, Gonzo. I don't know. I'm usering him. Oof. Dulcich is having a day. He had, I think, he had one of the big 3rd down conversion or 4th down conversions. Broncos don't have a ton of time, but I don't think that matters. And suddenly, I mean, Beck is just like on a tear right now. Gonzalez, don't get beat deep. Mapu, you got Dulcich. Good luck! Ooh, overthrown, and I thought Alex Austin might have had a chance. Okay. 2nd and 10 now. Not there. Good coverage by Gonzalez. 3rd and 10. He's sacked! I dropped a little bit out of the blitz. Well, normally what you do is you green dog in the coverage 0, so you look at this, I'm in man coverage here on Dulcich, so normally what you want to do, you want to get somebody unblocked. So you got 6 rushers here, so if they bring in this 6th blocker, you bring in the 7th rusher. Problem is I'm so far off is I really don't want to blitz because it's going to take me a while to get there. So I just sink into coverage. Well, actually, they had 8 or they had 7 blockers. They brought in the halfback too. So like this is normal on this side here. You see this guy's covering the back, Hines, and then when Hines blocks, then he goes in. But it's like you're not gonna get there. So what I do is I just sink, and I take away these crossers, provide some help. And then it's Keon White who doesn't go unblocked, but he just wins his one-on-one. Huge play for the former 1st-round pick. And I'm thinking they call timeout. Okay. I'm going to send pressure and try to force a check down here. Like, yeah, I'll take this. Here we go. It's caught! No shot! 4th and 19 conversion for Beck. I mean, it's just unreal right now. Here we go. That was a little dirty, I'm sorry. Thanks, refs. Beck has converted 4 straight 4th downs to keep this game alive. Ow! Jalen Hawkins should have had the pick. Oh my God. I mean, this is like 7 potential game-winning plays. And it's caught for the touchdown by Tutu Atwell again. And was it Gonzalez who got beat? Yep. 4 fourth down conversions. Jalen Hawkins not able to bring in the pick. Christian Gonzalez not able to bring in 2 picks. 7 plays where we were just like right there to end the game. And we couldn't get it done on any of them. So now it's got to come down to our offense. Okay, though, I actually don't know how the overtime timing rules work. If time runs out, do we keep the... I think it's just like a quarter ending. I think we just keep the ball and presumably like flip directions where, you know, we now we get the wind at our back rather than being against the wind. If I'm wrong about that, I'm going to be pissed because that would be very upsetting. But I'm pretty sure that... Oh no! Alright, let's settle down. We'll come at this at the end of the first overtime period. A legendary game. An absolutely legendary game. So close, so many times, but Carson Beck, I mean, yeah, everybody I think is gonna, especially if he wins this, everybody's gonna forget about how this one started. Kind of thinking Teeter-Owen McMillan might be making a crazy play here. Actually, nope. We're going to get... Oh, good play by the safety. And now, this defense that went from pretty much unbeatable all game to giving back-to-back touch... Oh, no. Oh, no. Bad punt. What is the flag? I'm allowed to block him. He didn't call a fair catch. There was no fair catch. There was no fair catch. Where is the fair catch signal? So oh, he did. Okay, never mind. I didn't see it. Okay. I mean the camera like didn't show it. I didn't get over there in time, so now it's pretty much over. After all that, Carson Beck. The stupid kick meter forces me to punt it short, and we lose to the Broncos again. Third and 3, but I mean all they need is a field goal. So, oh, he's sacked! He's sacked! I mean, this one won't be easy. It's going to be 55 yards. Eerily similar to the Colts-Broncos playoff game in last CFL, where the Josh Allen got into field goal range and we sacked him twice to knock him out, force a punt. Here we go, kick up. It is no good! It is no good! The Patriots stay alive! It is no good! Oh my heavens! Oh my heavens! The Patriots screwed over on the punt, force a 3-and-out, and then the missed kick, and now a field goal wins it. Roshan Johnson picks a perfect time to have his best run of this season. That might be a slight exaggeration, but certainly the best run in a while. And the Patriots are at the 34-yard line. What a legendary game. And the kicker is going to be the GOAT, and everybody's going to forget about the 3 interceptions by Carson Beck. And the fact that he took that sack at all. I don't trust our kicker completely. We've already seen me mess up the punt. Mitchell Evans to the 20, 15, 10 and out. What an incredible game. But is there one more twist? Roshan to the 8. Everybody hold on to the ball. Clyde Rich touchdown to end it. That's what I need. No sacks, no strip sacks, no picks. Just want to set up an easy field goal, but you never know. You never know with the icing, with the new kick meter. There's 3rd and goal. May to Gibson. Will set us up at the 3. 20 yards. 20-yard field goal will win it, but we're iced. I have no idea what ice kicker looks like on this. That's actually pretty doable. It's good, and New England's moving on. After one of the greatest playoff games ever. Absolutely unreal. Beck almost throws for 300. 30 of 55. How about May completing 78% of his passes? Only pick was on the Hail Mary. Roshan came through in the end. Gibson was good. We really stopped the run. Tutu Atwell was clutch. Baron Browning was all over the place. Barmore had a nice day. Oh, but those 3 picks, those were huge. Lutz missing twice was huge. This could have been like a 10-3 game, and instead ends up being 20-17. Broncos only punted twice. Wow. All right, folks. I'm gonna need a while to let my heart recover from this one. But that's all.